Keeping the shelves stocked with healthy, locally grown food often comes with a fairly hefty price tag. But thanks to a very unique initiative in our city's West End, families now have an affordable alternative to the grocery store chains. And joining us now to talk about Food for Good, community food, are Ed and Ashley. Good morning.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. Nice to have you in, and nice to bring your bench. It's not often we get a bench right here in the studio to match our bench here. So Ed, the obvious question to start things off is co-op community spaces. What exactly are those, and how did they come to be?
Well, co-op community spaces started in 2015, and it was the co-op retailing system commitment to give back to the communities that we operate in, and it's to protect and beautify and improve the spaces we all meet in our communities.
All right, so obviously there's a charitable component here. Ashley, let's talk about, first of all, what is Food for Good?
Sure, so we are the food programming division of the Jasper Place Wellness Centre, which is a charity in the West End, and we focus on building community wellness in 5 areas. So
what are those 5 areas? Okay.
Employment, healthcare, education, food, and housing.
And how do you go about doing that?
So for our food programs, we run a number of initiatives that address food insecurity and kind of building community spirit and community capacity. We have growing programs, lots of cooking programs, programs with kids, teaching them about nutrition education, and lots of education initiatives.
All right, so Ed, how does one go about applying for space, and how do the mechanics work then?
So community spaces, we have a website, it's communityspaces.ca. On there is all the information, as our friends did at Food4Good to apply. This year there was 24 groups that applied, and we are so proud to partner with them and help them support with $105,000 we're going to be giving them next week.
So how does that work? How are you raising the money then for this?
So the Federation, which is the co-op retailing system across Western Canada, it's the retail co-ops. We have a fund set aside for that. It's $2 million a year. And it's to give back to, in the 4 Western provinces, groups that are doing things in those areas to make our community better. So they apply, and it goes to a committee, and then the committee looks at what they're doing and how can we help.
So obviously you've got to be pretty thankful with what co-op is doing for you.
We're so grateful. We are building a community food center in West Edmonton, so taking all of our programs and building a really welcoming, dynamic space to house all those programs. And Co-op is one of our early supporters, which we are very thankful for, and their money is helping to support an indoor hydroponic gardening system, as well as supporting some of the kitchen space.
What about the people who take care of your particular operation? I mean, do you look for volunteers? Is there any way that people can get involved and help out with you?
We do, absolutely. We're still in the development phase of the community food center. We're hoping mid to late 2019 it will be open. We just purchased a building, but there are opportunities to volunteer with our current programs, our affordable produce markets, our kids' kitchens, that kind of thing. And then once the food center is open, there will be full-time volunteer opportunities.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Ashley and Ed, and thank you, of course, the co-op for providing the funds for this this worthwhile cause. Co-op Food for Good takes place July 17th at Heritage Park. For more information, you can visit them online. We got a website. It's northcentralcoop.ca, and they have a Twitter handle @nccoop_AB.